Organisational change can be triggered by any number of drivers. These can emerge externally to the organisation, such as the emergence of disruptive technologies. Alternatively, change can be triggered by internal drivers, such as a change to a set of processes or the appointment of a new leader. Over the past 50 years, libraries have seen a lot of change. Change has now become a constant for academic libraries as they seek to satisfy the evolving information and educational needs of their consumers. Such tumultuous change has had an effect on library workplaces. In 2006, Lucius and Art found that only 27.8% of the former academic librarians who had changed careers did so for personal reasons. Most respondents cited the work environment, compensation, position duties and responsibilities, opportunities for growth or mobility, and professional respect as the reasons they left. When staff retention is low, other employees who witness high turnover tend to disengage and lose productivity. McCormack and Cotter, 2013. Studies have found that organisational change that involves redundancies can have a devastating effect on the morale of those left behind. Even reducing the workforce by as little as 1% through redundancies can precipitate an increase in staff turnover by an average of 31%. Cossack et al., 2010. When any organisation loses staff, they also lose the skills and expertise that those employees had developed. Sayre, no date, points in particular to the loss of the skills of older academic librarians during a time of generational change in these environments. It's more expensive to train a new employee than to retain an existing one, Strothman and Oler, 2010. Costs of hiring include advertising, interviewing, screening new candidates and providing training. Burson, 2013, reported on the loss of productivity during the time it takes for the new employee to become integrated in the workplace. Given the implications for morale, loss of expertise and the cost involved in retraining staff, and given the emergence of change as a constant in the academic library environment, the question is, how can academic libraries retain staff in times of organisational change? Through my readings, I've identified 5 key areas where library leaders can make a difference to staff turnover rates. Good communication can be a powerful weapon against an environment of fear and insecurity that may lead to increased staff turnover. A good change manager communicates widely, repeatedly and consistently throughout all levels of the organisation and in both verbal and non-verbal ways. Setting up a mentoring or coaching program for staff can lead to improved quality of professional discourse and performance in the workplace, as well as improved institutional engagement. Retaining staff doesn't have to be expensive. Non-financial incentives like flexible working hours, more training and career progression opportunities can be as effective on morale as a raise in pay. What motivates some may not motivate others. Warren, 2010, asserts that through effective workplace planning, opportunities for incentivising staff can be identified. Job autonomy allows employees the freedom and independence to determine the direction and methods of their work. When empowered to make decisions about the circumstances of their job, staff have a greater sense of job satisfaction and they're more likely to stay. Finally, respect is a key element that helps employers retain their staff. Employees want to know that they are appreciated and valued. When managers make the effort to outwardly show respect on a regular basis, it can have a significant effect on workplace culture and staff retention.